Welcome back to another Stock Hours video, guys. Today we got the Sunday watch list. We've got a couple banger plays coming into play for this week. We're gonna get started. So first of all, we're watching SPY. SPY's been stuck in a channel, and you'll see that that channel kind of lines up around that 501. I will zoom out slightly so you guys could see. So SPY's stuck in that channel, right? We've consolidated above our mean, above our average, and now we headed to the high of that channel. So moving forward, we're going to be watching the most important news for this month, which is going to be the CPI. I believe it comes out on Tuesday, and we're watching that to see the sentiment moving forward that will set the tone for the rest of the month. So the Fed funds rate are going to be an important outlook for the rest of the month. That comes in this week. So I'm expecting some consolidation on SPY moving forward, just like prior here, where we consolidated for a couple of weeks. I'm thinking the same here, or breakout towards the upside. So if we do break out towards the upside, I'll be looking for a hold above on that channel. If we end up rejecting and staying within, I will look to play the rejections off of the high of that channel. So only going to be bullish on a hold above and bullish leading into the channel, but around that 502 range I will be bearish for the short term or the short time being. Key levels, none, right? We're at all-time highs, so you would have to watch Fibonacci extensions or whatever trends that you have. Let's see if we have any trends here on the 1 hour or the 4 hour. We do not, so these are all respecting on low volume. We could pay attention to this one that kind of lines up around that 503 to 502 range. Same thought process there. Let's move into SMCI. So for SMCI, this is extended aggressively. I am looking at a rejection around 465 to that, 775 to 765. So that $10 range there. I will be looking for a rejection at that area. We'll check for trends here. So trends kind of have room to 800, but around that 760, that fib level, I'll be looking for rejections around that $10 range. So I'm considering this a range, not a key level, and I'm looking for rejections there. This thing's extended, it's bound for a pullback, and it will pull back around important levels, and we only have 770, around 765 for this one. So that's SMCI. Let's move on to AVGO. For AVGO, I got the 1300 break. You could tell that we're consolidating here around that 1285 range. So we rejected 1285, broke but couldn't hold above, and then rejected on Friday. For that level, you would want to see a hold above for any continuation. So think about this as a range. I'm not going to be playing the breakout of 1285. It's mostly that 1300 range. And then you would, if you want to play the hold, you would need a hold above that 1285 range, not 1300. Check for trends with the algo. So this has room, obviously, room to run around 1350. You could see pre-market's kind of holding up. This barely moves pre-market unless for that. But if you look prior, you typically see barely any movement pre-market. So we're going to assume it's going to open around the same range. So you'd want to look for that hold above. Next, we got Tesla. Tesla's weekly chart. I'll set this on the 10-year so you guys could see. That was an important prior resistance. So prior resistance at 165. It turned into support, broke below, turned into support again, broke below, and now it might try to turn into support again or possibly break below. So we're going to be watching and seeing how that behaves. This was extremely weak in comparison to the market. If you said this, if you put a picture on QQQ next to this, you could tell that Tesla's pretty weak on that move. If we get continuation to the downside, I will be watching 175 break leading into that 167 area. So Tesla's capable of moving at least $8 a day on $8 to $10 a day on aggressive days. So we could see that target hit on one day, depending on where Tesla opens around that day. This is obviously far, so it's a watch list for the week. We're not watching this into tomorrow, but mostly for the rest of the week. So 175 on Tesla, leading into 170, and then 167.50 as a target. Last but not least, we have NVDA. NVDA has been absolutely nuts. NVIDIA is in a channel. We held above that fib level, both fib levels. You can see we keep respecting along the way. We reject, break, hold above, break, hold above, reject, break, and hold, and then reject and hold above. So we're leading into that 750 high of that channel. I'll be watching for a bounce at 710, and I will explain why. So you'll see prior we would break resistances and turn them into support. I'm expecting the same thought process around that 710. So for a continuation into 750, ideally I would want a bounce at 710 to play this leading into 750. If this is too aggressive, ends up gapping above, continuing forward, I'll be looking at a sell target before 750. Because remember that channel lines up kind of exactly around that 750 range. The timing also matters. So if this takes a while to form, it will have a higher target than 750. For now, 750 would be that target. That is it for the watch list. Went quick, pretty easy on that. And if you guys are new to stock hours, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below, and it helps us out a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.